running after Snorius, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so with ease, let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing on their first play. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
11. Here we go, sir.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, tonight.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Making 5 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Escapes the defender. Still moving. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st down, Williams to throw. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st down throw by Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And this time he whips it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up their opening drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Samuel on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start to drive the ball. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go. Good. All right.
A pistol snap, Fields. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go. 11. Easy. Hey, Ken. You got a mini base. Extend. Right.
Fields on 1st down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. 319.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So he gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Fields to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Up, let's go. Next. Up. Hey, Ken. Right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Luther Burden now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Williams with third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
His work begins at the 31. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Yep, green lights.
Play action, Fields. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Looking to throw Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
No mas, no mas. Here we go. 331, 330, 11, 11, 11. Out, let's go. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
There he is on third and short. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down.
Green 9, figure it not. Hey, 551. West right zip. Tonight.
Throwing again, it's Fields. He's got it to his running back. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Nevis with a point after. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 17, Bears 7.
Nevis ready to send this one away.
Nevis to kick off.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Lost the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets them up with a first down. Offensive line fast. Williams to throw on first. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Defense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Behind the line, he lost that football. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Don't jump. Easy.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
DQ.
1st down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Good.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, son. 3-19, good night.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
11. Here we go. Blue 58, set. Hey, can. Press, bunch right. Hey, can. Right.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 16-point ball game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Slot man motioned over. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Williams set to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Here's Williams again. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Samuel now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
They'll start this one out with ball. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Angel, here we go. Move 58, move 58, sit down. All right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets blow their lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 14.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yep. Vegas!
First down, Williams to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop them. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down throw by Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Bears first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing third and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be first down Chicago.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone now. And he can't hang on! Touchdown in his arms! But it slips through. Second down coming up. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
On the return, this is ETN. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Zone read to give to Swift. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
On the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Ball going downfield. It's caught. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Fields out of the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, got that. Up, Chip Smith.
Now Fields again. Sideline. He's got it, and he gets the feet down too. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Another throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Hall running his own read. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kid.
Mevis ready to send this one away. 3rd and now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Working the sideline. That's Odunze. And he's going to be hit. Sent after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This is running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down. Here's Swift. He's got room to roam. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Jets recover it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. From the gun, ETN gets it. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
He has the first over the middle. he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 13-yard line.
Oh, here we go. We're good. 319. Get that. Hey, can. Hey, can. Chip snap. Hey, 551. EQ. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Extend. Yep. Hey, can. Right.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. Revis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Revis ready to send this one away. Now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The shotgun to give to Swift. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down, Williams. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams will look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. In the red zone on first. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Deebo Samuel on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Good night.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Fields gets it out wide quick. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's ETN on first down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They fake the handoff. Now Fields bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Yep. Don't jump. Ready? 321. 321. No mas. No mas. You got a mini base. Right.
Fields now on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Cuts right. Across midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll be first down Bears. Working quickly here. First down, Williams to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Chicago.
Williams on first down. Here he goes again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 4-point game here in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. I feel like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Shoots away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Green 19, just cut.
Hall running between the tackles. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Extend. 331, 331.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. They get 6 and a first down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first and 10, it's Fields. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. You good. 222, 222.
Fields out of the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a give to Hall. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Man in motion here. Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. They want him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bears trailing by 11. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long for him here. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Fields with a chance to run it here. Lining up to take it on second down. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. This is a design look for Fields. So the win goes to the Jets. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach.